coming to text number 20. In 2022, we are recollecting what Sri Krishna said to Arjuna in Kurukshetra in Mahabharat Mahayuddha out of second chapter Sankhya Yogam Bhagavad Gita. For the soul there is never birth or death, nor having once been, does he ever cease to be. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, undying and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain. यानी कि मैकबेथ को महसूस होना चाहिए, लेडी मैकबेथ किंग डंकन को मार दिया for the property and kingdom, for the post of a king, emperor. Qualitatively, the small atomic fragmental part of the Supreme Spirit is one with the Supreme. He undergoes no changes like the body. Sometimes the soul is called the steady or bhutasha. The body is subject to 6 kinds of transformation. People have kutuhalam, and it takes its birth in the womb of the mother's body, remains for some time, grows, produces some effects, gradually dwindles, and at last vanishes into oblivion. The soul, however, does not go through such changes. The soul is not born, but because he takes on a material body, the body takes its birth. You must be wondering, the soul speaks from the womb of the mother. The soul does not take birth there, and the soul does not die there. The body takes its birth. The soul is not born, but because he takes on a material body. And the soul, however, does not go through such changes. The soul is not born or dead. Anything which has birth also has death. And because the soul has no birth, he therefore has no past, present, future or death. He is eternal, ever existing and primeval. That is, there is no trace in history of his coming into being. Under the impression of the body, we see the history of birth, etc. of the soul. The soul does not at any time become old as the body does. The so-called old body or old man, therefore, feels himself to be in the same spirit as in his childhood or youth. The changes of the body do not affect the soul. The soul does not deteriorate like a tree, nor anything material. The soul has no byproduct either. The byproducts of the body, namely children, are also different individual souls, and owing to the body they appear as children of a particular man. The body develops because of the soul's presence, but the soul has neither offshoots nor change. Therefore the soul is free from the 6 changes of the body. In the Katha Upanishad also we find a similar passage which reads, the meaning and purport of this verse is the same as in the Bhagavad Gita. But here in this verse there is no one special word, vipasit, which means learned or with knowledge. The soul is full of knowledge, or full always with consciousness. Therefore, consciousness is the symptom of the soul. If one does not find the soul within the heart where he is situated, one can still understand the presence of the soul simply by the presence of consciousness. Sometimes we do not find the sun in the sky owing to clouds or for some reason, but the light of the sun is always there, and we are convinced that it is therefore daytime. As soon as there is a little light in the sky early in the morning, we can understand that the sun is in the sky. Similarly, since there is some consciousness in all bodies, whether man or animal, we can understand the presence of the soul. This consciousness of the soul is, however, different from the consciousness of the Supreme, because the Supreme Consciousness is all knowledge, past, present and future. The consciousness of the individual soul is prone to be forgetful. When he is forgetful of his real nature, he obtains education and enlightenment from the superior essence of Krishna. But Krishna is not like the forgetful soul. If so, Krishna's teachings of Bhagavad Gita would be useless. There are 2 kinds of souls, namely the minute particle soul, Anu Atma, and the super soul, the Vibhu Atma. This is also confirmed in the Katha Upanishad in this way. Both the super soul, Paramatma, and the atomic soul, Jivatma, are situated on the same tree of the body, within the same heart of the living being, and only one has become free from all materialistic desires as well as lamentations can by the grace of the Supreme understand the glories of the soul. Krishna is the fountainhead of the super soul also. Can you see Chinna Masta Namo Namaha photo? As it will be disclosed in the following chapters. And Arjuna is the atomic soul, forgetful of his real nature, therefore he requires to be enlightened by Krishna or by his bona fide representative, the spiritual master. Let us take a short break and have some commentary. Expert commentator will say something. In our materialistic world, we will have an example of a small our syllabus. Yes, a chapter of our syllabus. ये तो महाभारत है, कुरुक्षेत्र है, होके भी thousands of years, यानी कि कई साल पुराने हैं. अभी नए ज़माने की नए कुरुक्षेत्र, नए महाभारत, नए वॉर्स और ऐसे ही भगवद गीता के सांख्य योगम के कमर्शियल प्रैक्टिकल अकाउंट मेकिंग वी विल सी इन अ beautiful hard earned money constructed plot of my father. One brothel, Kavita, and her mother Bhargavi, and her mother prostitute Lalitamma. These people hail from Vijayawada. They have some influence in Salem. They are prostitutes, no doubt. Lalitamma and her daughter Bhargavi and her daughter Kavita and her daughter Vibhicharini, who is in Yelahanka, Bangalore, who is doing prostitution. All these are married, naturally, of course. Obviously, they will be pativratas. They will have a husband to bring a bail. Not only bail, even a cold drink when it is raining. Yes. These people have their own clients, passengers. They killed my father in plot number 674, Vasant Nagar, Kukatpalli, IDPL Employees Housing Society. Since my father is an employee of IDPL, he constructed with his hard-earned money, in which my own personal money also is invested. And that house they took, that prostitute Bhargavi, Kavita, Vibhicharini, Lalitamma, and that Kavita's daughter, who is a prostitute, who is doing Vibhicharam and got arrested many times, several times, and got bail also in Yelahanka, in Bangalore. And Nirmala, the one and only prostitute who sleeps along with her father by giving him 100 Viagra tablets. Yes, that prostitute Nirmala also is there. These people killed my father and said, when my mother, she was lamenting naturally, and I am crying. Yes, they said, you people are crying for your father's property. I said, what is wrong in that? Even if I cry for property or for my father, what is wrong? What is tickling you? Yes. Then they said, you give this house and another some money, another amount, which you all have lot of properties, lot of plots, lot of lands, lot of money, lot of gold. You people have so many assets. Why don't you give little agricultural lands also? We killed your father, Indrashekhar Rao, at the age of 49 when he was in service, because we already took voluntary retirement money by his blank signatures, which he don't know and you also don't know. We have current, we have knowledge, this and that. They killed my father, murdered my father, along with the support of my brothers and their wives, Pushpa, whose children must be killed urgently on this spot immediately, and another brother's wife, Rajanikant's wife, Sita Manohari, whose sons Shiva and Venkat must be killed, murdered urgently on this spot immediately. వాళ్ళ చిటిమంటల చిటపటల్లోనే మా ఫాదర్ ఆత్మ శాంతిస్తుంది. And another brothel is there, Rabi's dog Bharati, elbowed Rati, Perulo Rati, She's a prostitute of Ponnikallu. She's such a ugly bitch, rabies dog. She daily sleeps with 99 men along with her mother Sarojini. They are like Sangeeta Sridevi Lambadi prostitutes who sleep with 99 men daily. Yes. And they take bath. Yes. Rabies dogs. Rabies dogs, no. Yes, they have to take bath. They sleep with 99 men even in the latrines of every train. Yes. They sleep with everybody like Kolla Padma. Yes. So, they are prostitutes, torch bearers in the highway. Yes. Srimati 21 KF or Srimati 21, Kumari 21 KF. Those current ఉన్న ఆడవాళ్ళు, కరెంట్ ఉన్న నాలెడ్జ్ ఉన్న ఆడవాళ్ళు అలాంటి వాళ్ళే. అలాగే ఐపీఎస్లు అయ్యారు, ఐఏఎస్లు అయ్యారు, డాక్టర్లు అయ్యారు, ఇంజనీర్లు అయ్యారు, పిచ్చి కుక్కలు. వాళ్ళ పిల్లల శవాలు వెళ్ళి భోగంపల్లి అంటుంటారు చూడు, ఒళ్ళమ్ముకునే లంజలు వరంగల్ నుంచి వస్తారు వ్యభిచారం చేసుకుంటూ చందనాలాగా. లంజలు వాళ్ళందరి శవాలు వెళ్తాయి. ఎంటైర్ కరెంట్ పీపుల్ బూడిదవుతారు. కరెంట్ ఉన్న ప్రతి ఆడది తన కడుపున పుట్టిన పిల్లల శవాలు వెళ్ళి, నాలెడ్జ్ ఉన్న ప్రతి ఆడది తన కడుపున పుట్టిన శవాల్ని దహనం చేసుకుంటుంది. తన కడుపున పుట్టిన పిల్లలందరి చితిమంటల చిట్టపటలు చూస్తుంది. కరెంట్ ఉన్న ప్రతి ఆడది, నాలెడ్జ్ ఉన్న ప్రతి ఆడది. ఇన్ రియాలిటీ వాట్ ఎవర్ దృశ్యాంతం దే మే సీ, వాట్ ఎవర్ దృశ్యాంతం by closing the eyes of Nyaya Devata, by closing the ears and mouth of Dharma Devata and Manavatvam, they may do Karatala Dvanulu also. But ఏంటయ్యా జరుగుతుంది అంటే కరెంట్ ఉన్న ప్రతి ఆడది గొడ్రాలు విధవరాలు అవుతాయి, హపరాలు విత్ దేర్ ఓన్ డ్రింక్స్. టీడీపీ నాశనం అవుతుంది. అండ్ నాకు రావాల్సిన 35 కోట్ల రూపాయలు మాకు వస్తాయి.